The hell? Why is the place so gray? The world is becoming so gray, bland, and boring. Now you may be wondering why I named this video Grayification of the World, because grayification is not even a word, it's not in the dictionary. And to that I say, you still clicked on the video, alright? Or you may be wondering why the beginning of the video was so monochromatic. Well, that's because this is the day and age we're living in. Everything is so gray and we're normal. We're just walking around like nothing's happening. We've gotten to the point where things like this or this are just seen as childish, even though yes, they are toys. What I'm talking about are the colors. Everything that is colorful and fun are just made for kids. Why can't you be growing up or be a grown-ass person and have life and joy around you? Did I use that as an example just to show you my Funko Pops? Maybe, but you get the message. Walking down the street, you might not notice it at first, but everything has changed. The colors, the shapes, the sounds. Do you ever get the feeling that the stuff around you just looks the same? The interior spaces, consumer brands, cars, restaurant menus, apps and websites across every single category. This isn't just you imagining things, because we all feel it too. Everyone watching this video, don't act like you don't. The world is becoming more and more gray, and we can see this everywhere. Homes and shops all follow the same minimalistic style. New buildings are rectangular slabs of glass and concrete, painted in neutral blacks and whites. Now don't get me wrong, I do like a modern design, but when you go into a house and everything is just the same, it starts to get kind of annoying. The same couches, the same type of lights, the same just black and white interior design. It gets to a point where this isn't just taking a liking to a plain color, but it's become a trend to just be lifeless. Every main street looks like the same carousel of the same stores, the familiar malls, the same corporate logos. Everything is starting to look the same. And as sociologists put it, this is the McDonaldization. You get what I'm trying to say. The McDonaldization of the world. The fast food principles of efficiency, predictability, and control are taking over every aspect of life. This model of business is supposed to prioritize speed and quantity over quality and standardization, which is now impacting every areas like healthcare, education, and retail. Now, while this is convenient, it leads to dehumanization, reduced creativity, and homogenization of culture, which just means everything is bland and gets mushed up into the same ball. Now, when we're talking about fashion, I for one have taken part in this. When I see someone wearing a nice outfit, I want to be like, oh, let me try that out. Maybe it'll look good on me. I see baggy jeans. I'm like, man, that looks tough. I'm gonna try and wear it too, see if it looks good. This is a normal thing when it comes to fashion, but you can't lie, it's starting to look like everyone has the same wardrobe. You get the same sweatpants, baggy jeans, hoodies, and even if you are odd, the odd people are in the same circle too, so we're all starting to basically look the same. Not even just fashion as in clothing, even hair. I can't tell you how many people in my school have dreads. It's getting to the point where it's like all black people are just like the same person. Sometimes I'm not trying to be racist, but it's true. Now, for media and technology, we've all heard of these algorithms funneling us to watch these curated videos, but sometimes I can't lie, I start to feel like this is just a conspiracy. It's not real, but trust me, it is. You start to see platforms like Netflix sorting people into hundreds of categories based on the type of genres they watch, or Spotify slapping a bunch of creators into one playlist being like, this is just rap, take it, listen to it. And it gets to a point where these unknown artists don't get a chance to be brought out and let people experience their music because they keep pushing the same people. Even YouTube and TikTok, which is really not surprising, they keep pushing the same brain-rotted, overstimulating content to keep you on their app. This is the sea of sameness and blandness we're swimming in right now. Even the new things get overused and it becomes an old trend. Like if someone was to say 6'7" right now, you'd probably look at them like some untapped in unk and you tell them to get with the times. I may or may not be speaking from experience. For 6'7", I do understand it because I don't know why that became a trend in the first place. McDonald's is just one of the main examples of this phenomenon. When a 4-year-old thinks of a Happy Meal, they think of nothing memorable. I remember when I was a kid, it's once in a blue moon you ever catch me in McDonald's. Like, my mom never let us get that. But now it's just a norm where every single day people eating the same unhealthy fast food from the same boxy looking buildings. Modern architecture has started to embrace this bland aesthetic like a religion. Look at the type of new skyscrapers or offices we start to get. Just endless boxes of glass and steel. These structures are featureless, most of the time nothing unique, just a competition to see which one is taller. And studies have started to show that people hate these sterile environments. In fact, being in a completely blank, boring urban environment is not natural and it's not good for you. This actively makes people more stressed and more depressed. When I think of this, I think of that meme where the Incredibles dude is just sitting in the office typing. I don't want my life to look like that. I don't want everything around me to just be gray monocolors, just typing numbers. Like, no, that's why I'm trying to get into content creation. I want my life to be fun. So if you do want to help out, please subscribe, but whatever you want to do. And it's not just the buildings and architecture that are being blandified or whatever. It's the algorithms, as I said earlier. In digital monoculture, like, algorithms just push what's working. Any video that has a couple million views is what they're gonna push to you to watch too. Once it's working, alright, watch this. They don't want to give you anything new or experimental. That's why sometimes you can see multiple of the same videos on your feed and you're like, wait, didn't I just see this video already? It's because they're pushing the same things, the same popular things, sometimes not giving these smaller creators a chance to grow. We just swallow it up. We treat the algorithm like a recommendation engine, like it knows exactly what we want to have. It does not, by the way. It's just pushing to us what it thinks we like based off of some videos we liked. If a video I found was funny doesn't mean I don't want to see it every single day. And it's easy to take this as me just over exaggerating and it being normal for things to be gray or just bland in color. But trust me, it is deeper than that. It's like something human is being washed away from our lives. The coming of AI, everything is just being reused and filtered back to us. These AIs don't come up with anything new, it just it regurgitates to us what we've already put out into the world. And eventually, the more AI keeps putting out other useless slop, it's gonna copy off of each other and give us more useless slop of the useless slop, if you get what I'm trying to say. And in contrast with the past, street corners used to have characteristics. It used to be different. Retail shelves used to be stocked with variety of things. Now it's just the same monopoly from the same company producing a bunch of poop shit. Cafe menus used to have fun scribbles on it, but now it's just the same one font, bland ass. Why is everywhere giving me burgers, bro? Like, I'm tired of it. You can't tell me humans can't come up with nothing new. We're not done creating. We're not done innovating. We're gonna keep on making and creating new stuff. We shouldn't let AI come and take over and regurgitate. We shouldn't let them come and do that to us. So why should you care that the world is being grayed out, being blandified, more useless, unexistent words? Unexistent? Is that even I need to get to school, bro. Why should you care? This is not just about nostalgia, it actually costs something in your life. Bland environments don't just bore us, they literally hurt us. It's just like going to your white collar job or going to school every day, and it's the same thing. You just wake up, go to school, go to work, come back home, eat, sleep, repeat. They got you in this matrix. They got you in the matrix. I'm not trying to sound like some conspiracy theorist, but it's literally a matrix. And human beings are wired for surprises. We crave stimuli, and this blandness is taking away that stimuli. And now we're finding it from just like 1-minute videos after scrolling for hours on TikTok. So although all this may sound grim, this is just a call to action. We can start by calling out this blandness and grayness rather than just accepting it. By supporting local businesses, by creating something of your own, whether it's handmade, whether it's creating movies, just do something, create and inspire. Consume media outside of the top feeds. Don't just take what they're giving you and just swallowing it. Pause. Be unique and stand out in the way you dress, because every small act of originality stands in protest against the gray autonomy. And after all, I'd rather my world look like this than this. And by the way, we're almost to our 500 subscriber goal, so if you enjoyed this video in any way, please like, please subscribe. That's if I earned it, if you liked the video. And that's about it. Peace.